You know, I never wanted to do this. It's something I swore to myself I would never do. I thought about it a couple times, but I've always pushed it back. But it's gone too far. This has gone way too far, and I think I need to end this, no matter how much shame it brings to me. But what isn't shameless is plugging my Twitch and YouTube video. Go check me out at twitch.tv/fullmoonww. Link will be in the description. We have tons of fun. Chat's really active, come on down, You know what I'm talking about? Fortnite season tier lists. Not what you're expecting, No. Well, I've seen way too many of these, where the people making them just spit out lies, complete lies. And I think it's time to end it. This is the Fortnite season tier list to end all tier lists. No one can make one after this, okay? Now, I've only done one tier list, and that is the beating up Garfield characters tier list. It wasn't really a tier list, it was more like fighting each and every Garfield character. Check that one out, one of my first videos ever made. So yeah, I guess you could say this is going to be a little bit new to me. How this tier list is going to work, I'll have like A, B, C, D, E, I think. A, B, C, D, E, and I'm going to rank each Fortnite season. So I'm starting at Season 4, Chapter 1, because that's when I first started playing, all the way up to Season 4, Chapter 2. Because I'm not going to rate this season, it could be crap, it could go on for like 2 years, who knows? I mean, Fortnite could do really whatever. You know what, let's just start off right now, enough of the intro. Season 4 was like 2 years ago. I completely forgot about it. I just remember it being fun. When I played Season 4, I didn't have a PS4, I had a Nintendo Switch and my mom's work computer. So I played Season 4 on PC on a work computer, completely unsuitable to play any actual video game. I couldn't build at all. I think I was still using Combat Pro. I got about a total of 8 kills in the entire season. So I was very bad at it, but it was fun. I played every weekend. But, I mean, it was pretty much the community what made me play. If nobody played Fortnite, I mean, still right now, if nobody played Fortnite, I wouldn't be playing it. But it always has a special place in my heart. There's definitely been worse seasons, but, I mean, there's been a lot of better seasons as well. So this is going to be a C tier. Moving on to Season 5, Chapter 1, this is when it finally came to Nintendo Switch. Well, actually, Fortnite came to Nintendo Switch late, Season 4, but I really played it Season 5. I really like this one. The Battle Pass had some really cool skins. This is the first season where I got the Battle Pass. I got the Battle Pass up until now, every single season. $10 down the drain. I've spent like $100 on the Battle Pass at this point. Yeah. That's a lot of money. And I only use one skin. I never change my skin, and I've spent money on skin, whatever. Season tier list, yeah. Season 5, I really liked it. I love the ATKs. Lazy Links was really cool. I love the desert. I was actually going to some math camp. Yeah, I was a little bit young for the camp, but I was kind of a nerd. At the math camp, people would talk about the new Fortnite season. So yeah, I really did like the season. All the Rift stuff. Kevin the Cube came in. That was like a longer season than I remember it being. And tons of fun in Playground Mode. Remember Playground Mode? It's now called Battle Lab. Did you know that? Yeah, nobody ever plays it, but they actually changed it. Yeah, but this is definitely one of the best seasons, because of all the items they added in, and the vehicles, the map changes. So the official ranking for Season 5 of Fortnite within all the Fortnite community is going to be an A tier, yes. It is an A tier. A lot of nostalgia. I don't think grading it by nostalgia is a bad thing. Because, like, some stuff I feel nostalgia for and some stuff I don't. That doesn't make much sense. No, it doesn't. I said it, okay? It makes sense. The council has decided it makes sense. Johnny Silverhand said it makes sense. It does, okay? God damn it. I was doing a season tier list, yeah. A tier. Moving on, Season 6 of Fortnite. I really care about map changes each season. Each season I jump in. I see the battle pass. I check it out. I don't really care about the battle pass anymore. I used to a lot. But what I really care about is the map. Is the map cool? And Season 6's map was the exact same as the Season 5 map, except there was a floating island, which, I did drop to sometimes. I mean, at least they didn't take out any good stuff. But, Fortnite community, still rocking it, still loved it, talking about it at school, hey, you see the new Fortnite update? They added some trees to Dusty Divot. People were actually talking about that, yes. I was in middle school then. Whatever. Really good season, just a map change. Lots of items added in. I still really liked it. Fortnite Mares was pretty cool. Still played with all my friends then. This is going to be... I'm actually making this up on the fly. This one... You know what? We're going to put it at the A tier. It was a good one. A tier for this season. Now, Fortnite Season 7, Chapter 1. I really like this one. This is one of my favorites. It was just all the Christmassy vibe. It was so cool. I loved the winter. I actually woke up really early for the season and completed all the challenges within the first 2 hours. Before school, I had to wake up for this. And it was so cool. This season, I just really loved it. They added in some cool items. Yeah, I'm not really delving deep into this. I don't remember. I'm not having research up. I literally just sat down and decided to make this video. I don't remember what items they put in except the snowmen. The map, I really liked it. The planes, people complain about the planes. I don't know what they're even talking about. Okay, if you're complaining about that, and I'll get to the mechs later. Okay, I have something to say about that too. just wait. But the planes were not bad. It was great for mobility. The worst part about Fortnite is just walking. I know. But it is. I just hate just walking around everywhere. It's so boring. It's so time wasting. That's why I always play creative, because it just jumps to the best parts, the fights. And planes made it so that, I know you had ATKs and quad crashes before, but planes are just so much faster. And yeah, I guess you could ram into people with the planes. Whatever. They made it so that they couldn't ram through buildings halfway through the season or something. Remember, I didn't do research. But they didn't annoy me as much as I think they annoyed other people. And I think people are just being little babies about it. The planes were great. Although having them in now, I like them. I guess I'm not exactly landing the places to get the planes, but I don't see a problem with them. They're not a nuisance. I think I've gone about this long enough. It's an A tier. Okay, Season 7 is an A tier. Official. Okay. Moving on to Season 8, Chapter 1. This was also a really good season. I first booted up sitting on the floor of my kitchen with my Nintendo Switch. I actually switched to PS4 Season 9. I played Nintendo Switch all up to Season 5 to Season 8. Really like Season 8. Again, added some cool stuff. The cannons, those are pretty cool. They weren't broken or anything. You could jump into them, shoot yourself really far. I actually did kill myself once with them. Yeah, I killed myself once with them. I don't remember the exact instance. I'm not going to tell you a story about it. I just did. The jungle place was really cool. I liked the ball. I actually like Pressure Plant more. Season 9, I'm going to get to that in just a sec here. Yeah, I like the volcano. I liked Lazy Lagoon, although I really did like Lazy Links. I'm sad they took that out. But Lazy Lagoon and Lazy Links is both gone now, so I guess that doesn't really matter anymore. Sunny Steps was the little temple place. Sun temple place. Wasn't a huge fan. I landed there sometimes, but again, not a huge fan. The pirates are pretty cool. Shit. I completely forgot to talk about the events. All the events except Season 4. I love the Season 4 event, the rocket ship. One of the top 3 events for me. This isn't an event tier list. They just happen to happen on those seasons. The other events in Season 6, 7 weren't really great. So Season 8 event. This was the volcano. I really liked this one because it was a really cool build-up to the next season, First, we got to pick out an item, which, okay, why did everyone pick out the drum gun? again, I go to school. People are still talking about Fortnite at this time, so I go to school and I'm like, what? What's up? What's up with that? Why did people pick the drum gun? I didn't like the drum gun. I don't know anyone who did. I'm pretty sure Fortnite like put in bots to these events so that they could pickaxe the drum gun because only idiots wanted that. Okay, I actually did pickaxe the planes. I wanted the planes back. I feel like Season 7 and Season 8 were so far apart. But yeah, I really wanted the planes back because I liked them. They were good for mobility, and at the time, we didn't really have a lot of that. It was just a cannon, and yeah, it was literally just a cannon for mobility. So yeah, I wanted the planes back. And, oh yeah, the volcano. That erupted, if you do remember. High quality videos. That erupted. I really liked that. It hit Mega Mall. No, it hit Retail Row. It hit Tilted Towers. I thought that was pretty cool. You know, I wasn't like crying like that one video. So yeah, I like that. Cool event. Season 8 is, you know, it wasn't as cool as Season 5 and 6 and 7, but it wasn't boring. My computer just shut off the screen in black, damn it. Yeah, but it wasn't boring, but it wasn't bad, so it was kind of like, yeah, it was a good season, I had fun. To give you a little background, I played Fortnite every weekend, every Friday and Saturday night for about 2 years, so I'm the guy to talk to about the Fortnite stuff, okay? I'm the nerd. I'm the loser sitting there playing Fortnite on his Nintendo Switch. Well, I was. Not anymore. Come on. I'm the PC guy. I'm not a nerd anymore. But yeah. I'm the one to be talking about the Fortnite tier list. The season tier list. Season 8. That's what I was talking about. B tier. Moving on. Season 9 of Fortnite. This one, at the time, was kind of bad. I really liked the items they put in, you know, I was still playing it, you know, at the time it was bad because you had seasons like 5 and 6 and 7 and 8, and just bringing out absolute bangers, and then you had Season 9, you know, I thought I wanted a Neo Tilted Towers, and I thought I wanted a Neo Mega Mall, but I really didn't. I mean, I did, but afterwards I was like, well, I kind of want the old ones back, and I guess it was a change. They did add in items every week, and at the time I was like, this season is kind of bad, but it does not compare to some of the seasons in Chapter 2. At least in Season 9, I was actually playing it. But we'll get to that later. Season 9, the event was really cool, though. I loved the event, you know. At the time, it wasn't one of my top events, but now it really is. It was a really cool one. I actually watched the event on my Nintendo Switch in the middle of the desert with bad Wi-Fi. Terrible Wi-Fi. But still watched it. It was a cool one. So putting this on the tier list, B tier, because it wasn't better than Season 8. I put Season 8 on a B tier. I'm not sure why. Keeping it there. Official. The council has decided. Putting Season 9 on a B tier, okay? Plain harsh, okay? Season 4 was a C tier. That's good compared to some of the next ones. But not Season X, okay? Season X is the most controversial season because everyone said it's not that good, but it was. It was. Every week they added in an entirely new location. I mean, I'd kill for that these days. Okay, Season 5, yeah, it's pretty good. Season 5, Chapter 2 is a really good one. I'm not putting it on the tier list because it's not over yet. But, like, a new location every week, that's a reason to play Fortnite every week. Do you realize that? New items every week as well. It brought in an entirely new twist. Starry Suburbs. Stars would rain from the sky. Tilted Town. You get like Wild West guns. That's just really cool. And also, yeah, the mechs. I was going to talk about the mechs. I personally didn't find the mechs that annoying. And anyone who does, There's a sack of crap. They don't know what they're talking about. Okay, the mechs were not annoying at all. Just because they have mechs in the game does not make the entire season bad. I sound like an idiot. No, I just didn't have a problem with them. I killed them completely fine. I did shoot at them, yes. They did shoot at me back, okay? I built. That's what you do in the game. You gotta build to defend the bullets. And that's what the mech had. They had bullets firing at you. That's just like any other weapon. I didn't find them that annoying. Yeah, I still died to them. I wasn't like throwing my controller. The Fortnite Season X. The entire season is bad because the mechs. There were only 3 of them in the entire game. And I did team with some people in them. It was kind of fun. You know, it didn't have that same nostalgic vibe to it. You know, it was kind of like a dark season. The community kind of died out. Well, I mean, yeah, the community kind of died out. But I still think it was a really good season. A really fun season. And that's why it's going to be on the B tier. No, C tier. Putting it on the C tier. Why is my thing really bright? I look like I just had a workout, dude. My face is all red. I don't work out. In fact, I haven't had any physical activity since I started my YouTube channel. Anyway. C tier. No, I forgot to talk about the event. It's still a C tier, but the event, okay, it was really cool all up until the screen turned black and there was a black hole, okay? That's kind of when Fortnite went downhill, for me at least. You know, that's black hole event happened, and I was sitting there on my couch and like, when is it gonna not be a black hole? Luckily, it was only after like 3 days. The school was abuzz with the shadows. What's gonna happen to Fortnite? Fortnite's gone. Okay, if anyone thought Fortnite was actually gonna be gone, they're stupid. Why would Fortnite just end Fortnite? Why? They're making so much money off of it. But that ship has sailed. That was over a year ago, if you can believe it. Okay, Fortnite Chapter 1 is done, and now on to Fortnite Chapter 2. It started off with kind of a bang, because it was an entirely new map. It was a bigger map, which did kind of suck. I mean, I'm sure if I went back to old Fortnite, I would have so much more fun, but now that I've spent a year getting used to it, I feel like Chapter 2 feels better than it actually is. Because at the start, you know, it was cool. They took tons of weapons out. Like, why? A new map to explore, I guess. But there's nothing cool. I mean, the new locations were a power plant. They were a little woodland village. It was just a woodland town, Misty Meadows. A slurp factory. That's not cool. That's not fun. In the old map, you had like a snow castle. You had a sun temple, a volcano building a giant robot. And this new one, it was so boring. That was basically the entire season. It was just so boring, and I wanted to play it because I'm not just going to give up on the game after I played it for 2 years straight. Okay, the rest are going to be pretty fast. It was really boring. It kind of sucked. Okay, the first little part was fun until but the next 4 months were not fun. Okay, it was just so boring. Fortnite Season 1 Chapter 2 is a D tier, okay? Bad. Poo-poo. Fortnite Season 2 Chapter 2, the agency, the bots, I wasn't like a giant fan of them, I guess. I mean, it was like the storyline, I don't care about the storyline, or at least not anymore. The map didn't change. I mean, if you wanted to drop to some of the new places, you had to go completely out of your way. I mean, you could meet the yacht. It was like a mile away from any land mass. 50% of the time I land at the yacht, I died to the storm. Which, yeah, you could be like, you idiot, died to the storm. Someone else drops. Okay, this happened a lot of the time. Someone else drops at the helicopter, and then I have nowhere to go. The new place just kind of sucked. The agency, it was definitely better than a house in the middle of the lake. So I guess it was better than Season 1. It still went on for way too long. Not many items were added. D tier. Season 3 of Fortnite. Oh, the event happened in Season 2. Forgot about that. I wasn't there to see it. I did watch it on a live stream. It was kind of cool, you know. Hype after the event was like, wow, Jonesy, he said, "You can hear me? Incredible!" And the storm was water. That was kind of cool. still, it's a D tier. Moving on. So Fortnite Season 3 was a lot less cool than I thought it was going to be. Yeah, Fortnite Season 3 was a lot less cool than I thought it was going to be. Okay, water was filling up 50% of the map at the time, and at first it was cool, and yeah, the water was going down, except it was just a destroyed version of the old map. Still, nothing new. And water, okay, water isn't a cool new place, okay? They didn't have to draw that on the entire time. And it was just so boring. Okay, I guess I'll be honest, okay? I kind of cared about the storyline a little bit. Just a little. But not that much. Not that much! So yeah, there was nothing really going on. It was just the water was going down. That was it. Boring. D tier. Fortnite Season... Yeah, well, that's when I kind of stopped playing Fortnite. Fortnite Season 4, I still played, yeah. That's probably the least amount of Fortnite season I've ever played. I'm a huge Marvel fan. That poster is Marvel right here. I have tons of Marvel bobbleheads. They're over there. I don't want to go get them. I'm lazy about it. But I am a really big Marvel fan, and I thought it was cool. I thought the Battle Pass was definitely cooler than it could have been, rather than, like, I don't know, some random skin. I completely forgot it was in the Season 3 Battle Pass. I was going to reference that, but I totally forgot. Just goes to show how much I care about that season. Yeah, I mean, I really like Marvel, but Fortnite just wasn't that fun, I guess. Stark Industries was really cool. I dropped there, like, almost every match, because it was the only cool place in the entire map. You know, stuff happened. There was, like, kind of, like, little references to Marvel stuff, you know, and the build-up to Galactus. Okay, I actually had to miss the Galactus event. I did want to see it. I'm not going to say I'm glad I didn't play it, because the only reason I would ever want to watch that event is because it would be a YouTube video, because it would have been one of my YouTube videos. That was such a boring event. All you did was shoot drones as a battle bus. Yeah, I guess you were brought into space and there was a giant Galactus, but who cares? Just watch a movie. You can see some giant people in space as well. I don't know of a movie that has that. I'm sure there is. Look it up if you really care. But it just wasn't... The Galactus event was one of the worst events ever. It was. It was just so boring. I watched it over, and then I remember my friend, he was like, yo, the Galactus event was so cool. I'm like, don't spoil it for me. I go on, I'm like, that was it? That was the event? All you did was smack a ship. And then you went up his arm, like Star Wars. That was not fun. Maybe it would have been more fun if I was actually in the seat. They had freaking Marvel. They had the licensing rights to Marvel characters. They could have, like, Doctor Strange put in a portal. Everyone flies in. There was, like, two Marvel characters in the entire event. Iron Man and Wolverine. Wolverine sat on the bus and then jumped out. That was it. They could have had them, like, battling really cool, like, cinematically, but they didn't. I'm not sure if they had restrictions on that. I'm sure that was the reason, because they could have done a lot more, but the team that planned that event, they're stupid, okay? They're just stupid. Like, are there any restrictions for events? Because they could have made that a billion times more epic. It's Avengers fighting Galactus in Fortnite! But in that season, it's also getting a D tier. Every season, except maybe Season 5, every season from Chapter 2, D tier, because they're bad. They suck. Official statement. Among Us Ninjas. Fullmoonwerewolf out.